Cool. So I want to get some textures on here just to get an idea of the kind of materials that are going to be visible in here. So I've downloaded this right here is from textures.com, and then this is from Ambient CG. This one's 4K. This one's only 1080p. It's just a regular photo, but it's more realistic and grungy. So hopefully I can mix these together to create something that is nice. So let's just pull this open. So on this thing right here, let's first of all select everything. Let's apply the scale. A to select all. U and then just C for cube projection. Let's go to the object section in here. New texture, and then let's find, if you have the Node Wrangler add-on, you can just select the principled shader. So click on that so it's outlined. Press Control-Shift-T, and then just open up, I like using the Windows file browser. Just find whatever texture you want. So this only works for, like PBR textures that you want to just instantly apply. So I think it's this one that I just downloaded. So I can just drop one of those files into the Blender file manager by just click it from the Windows one into the Blender one. That'll just direct you to that exact file. And then we can just select this. So what is that? Roughness, base color, don't need the displacement, normal GL versus DX. I don't know what the difference is, so let's just choose one of those, doesn't matter. And are these important? No, and no. So we got base color, roughness, normal, that's all we need. Perfect, import. And now when you do that, it'll just apply base color to the color, roughness to the roughness, and normal through a normal map into the normal. These are both on non-color, and this is an sRGB up here. So pretty handy just to instantly apply a texture. Okay, so let's just select everything because I want it to be like the same grungy material. So, and then we can just hit select the one with that texture on it. Control L material applies it to everything, and we have to now just unwrap everything. So just unwrap quickly. I'm just doing a bit of a hack job because I just want to get a rough sense of how everything looks. Doesn't need to be perfect right now. So Control L material, cube project, even though it's not even a cube at all, but who cares? Okay, so let's just put this here. That's fine for now. I want to now combine this with, let's try combining it with that textures.com thing that I downloaded, this just grungy, this thing. So just drop that in. If you press Control Shift right click between two things, two nodes, it'll just drop a mix RGB in there. So that's nice. So let's multiply that in maybe. So top one, color one, I want to be the base color from this texture, and then it's gonna multiply in this one. And then, so 0 is gonna be original, 1 is gonna be fully multiplied in textures.com. Maybe I can actually, okay, let me try something actually. Let's go to mix and then just use this as the factor. Is that a bad idea? Maybe, but let's just see. Let's just try it and just see what happens. Maybe it can be multiply again. Kind of like that. It's pretty grungy, but good. Okay, for the roughness, I might just run the base color into the roughness as well, and then just use a color ramp to just dial that in a little bit. Because I want it to be pretty like damp and moist and grungy. So this will be good. And I think that's too much. So let's maybe just take the original roughness map instead of that. Let's see what that looks like. I need some water too. So this thing is badly repeating right here, but I'll deal with that later. It doesn't matter right now. I just want to get the main idea out, and then we can worry about all that technical stuff later. Okay, I just want to get this texture dialed in because this texture is going to be applied to pretty much like 90% of the things in here. So I want to make sure that looks somewhat good before I start doing anything else. I guess I could apply the same thing of like, it doesn't matter. I need to get the bigger ideas out first, but this is like this is like one of the main parts of the image, so I'm going to focus on this for a little bit. So let's see. This needs it too. Or it has it, but it's not unwrapped. Okay, unwrap that. There we go. Now, let's see. I might want it slightly metallic too, because I used a concrete texture, but I don't necessarily want this to be like, to look like actual concrete. I just want it to look like some grungy sci-fi stuff. So metallic maybe is gonna be fine. Maybe not though. Might change it. Might change it later, I don't know. It's fine for now. Okay, let's just dial in this texture because still don't really like how it's looking. I think I want the normal strength down a little bit. Sometimes if the normal strength is too high on giant objects, it makes it look like a miniature type of thing. So just keep that on subtle would be good. Or maybe I just need to scale this way up. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. This roughness map, I'm not really liking it that much. Maybe we can just multiply in, or even, let's just take this, the textures.com image of just grunginess, run that into the roughness by itself, and just use a color ramp there. Maybe that is the solution. So that gives us a nice mix of like dry and wet. Maybe let's take this up a little bit. Although the resolution is not super high on this one, but it might be fine. That's fine. Okay, and then let's see. Do I want to mess with this specular? So metallic, I don't want to go full metallic because that looks terrible, but maybe a little bit is cool. And then with the specular, I want, yeah, down slightly. So 0.5 is default, down, just to get rid of a little bit of those reflections, but I still want a little bit in there. So somewhere like that is good. And let's just move this light back around just to get this dialed in. This is kind of cool. I like this perspective. I might move this back a little bit. Let's see. So I definitely want to fill out all this stuff with like more detail, and I might put like a more sci-fi metal texture on here. We'll see, but for now that's fine. Let's see. Do I want a bevel on here? Yes, kind of. And I might have to adjust the normal thing here. Okay. Good enough for now.